All righty then. How are you? Hello, hello, hello. How is everyone doing today? Hello. Boy, today's been a day. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I am Creatively Lisa, 𝗕𝗵𝗆𝗆 from Long Beach, California. I'm so excited to be here today to talk about, I've got to get everything lined up, to talk about crystals, how to use them for energy healing for your dog. That is what we are going to talk about today. Using crystals to balance and work with and calm and build a connection with your pup. How to use them, what crystals to use, and how beneficial they are. Yes, this is something that I just love, and having them around your home shifts the energy, and it allows for so much more peace and calming. And so I'm so excited to get started. How to use them for healing and energy balance. Let's get to it. If I didn't say it before, I'm Creatively Lisa, 𝗕𝗵𝗆𝗆𝗆 from Long Beach, California. Today is a fantastic day. So I'm so happy to be here. Welcome back for another powerful session where we're going to dive deep into more things holistic for your pup. So today we're going to talk about something magical for me, crystals for dogs. If you've already used crystals for yourself, you might be wondering, can my pup benefit as well? And the answer is an absolute 1000% yes. And in many, many ways, some I bet you never even thought about. So I'm going to be sharing and going over the best crystals for different needs, calming, anxiety, boosting energy, and such. Also, 3 powerful ways to use crystals with your dogs, and how to tell which crystals are right for your pup. So before we dive in, I would love to get some pups and crystal emojis in the comments. Put those down there if you're excited to be here. I know I am. So let's get to it. How crystals work for your dogs. That's what the number one thing is. So just like us, dogs have energetic fields. They have a frequency. And unlike us at times, they are extremely energetically sensitive and intuitive, and they are always present in the moment. And crystals, as you know, they have their own energetic frequency as well. So utilizing different crystals, depending on what your dog is dealing with, is going to make a difference and help calm them, soothe them, make them feel more at home, make them feel more connected to you, make them feel more peace and serene in the environment. And it's also going to actually shift and raise the frequency of the environment itself, which also goes back to calming and peacefulness for the pups. So dogs, especially rescues, or those dealing with stress, illnesses, aging, any sort of trauma, are highly receptive to natural healing tools like crystals. And it is an absolute game changer for them. So crystals help in balancing, calming, restoring their natural flow of energy and bringing them back to just that calming presence within. Now, here's a cool fun fact. Many holistic vets and animal healers use crystals in their practices. I know I do. When 𝗘𝗲𝗍𝗆 was sick and she was diagnosed with cancer, she had a mast cell. I used crystals and energy healing along with essential oils and some other holistic practices every single day to alleviate the problem. And it worked. It worked. And that is something that just when I was using them with her, it brought on an even more deeper feeling and connection that we had. It strengthened the bond between us, and it will with your pup as well. It is powerful, to say the least. Absolutely powerful. Hello, ladies. How are you today? We're talking about crystals. Okay, so let's get right into the good stuff, shall we? So the best crystals for your dogs and their benefits. So let's break it down for the pup that struggles with stress or fear to start with. So the best crystals for your pup when it comes to stress or fear are rose quartz, which is going to balance emotions and is great for nervous and fearful dogs. Green aventurine provides a calming energy and reduces tension. And blue lace agate. That is very soothing, and it's going to help with an overactive nervous system and promotes deep relaxation. So that's stress or fear. Now we're going to go into anxiety and nervousness. Now, there's 3 crystals that work with these two. Citrine. It's going to lift the mood, and it's going to soothe anxious energy. Here's one. Get that tongue working right. Lepidolite, known as the peace stone, ideal for separation anxiety. Number 3, sodalite. I love this one. I actually wear it a lot. It's fantastic. It helps with emotional balance and calms hyperactive behavior. So for both of us, actually, pups and us alike. So that's sodalite. Now we're going to go with aging and illness. These crystals are carnelian. It's going to support healing and vitality in senior pets. Amethyst. It's going to help with arthritis, joint pain, and fantastic for immune support. I love this. And again, I wear the amethyst all the time as well. But I love this egg. Thought it was really cool. I found this amazing crystal place near here. Well, it's not near here. It's between here and Phoenix, Arizona, but it's worth the drive. It's called quartzite. It's fantastic. And then the third one is smoky amethyst. And smoky amethyst reduces inflammation, and it protects from negative vibes. That's really powerful. So now we're going to move on to excessive barking and aggression. And this can also go back to the barking and aggression can go back to fear, because a lot of dogs will bark and are aggressive because it's fear-based. So you go back to the fear crystals as well. But for these two, it's clear quartz, which balances high energy, promotes harmony. And also clear quartz is also a magnifier. So adding it in combination with any other crystal will expand and accentuate the energy of the other crystal as well. So that is clear quartz. Now the other one is black tourmaline. I use that, and I have it around my home everywhere. And I have a tourmaline ball as well that I carry and hold. Feel it vibrating. It vibrates in my hand. It's powerful. And black tourmaline grounds excessive energy and protects against negative vibes. It's also really good to have in your office and around your space because it'll pull negative vibes out of your space. It's also really good for EMFs and such also. So that's black tourmaline. Now we're going to go with low energy. Oh, I didn't show you this. I brought these out specifically to show you, and I didn't do it. So this is my quartz crystal ball. This is something that I absolutely love. So got that. And I bought this recently as well. Rose quartz crystal ball. Pretty powerful. Anyway, I just had to show you those. I love them. I just got a lapis one recently also. I should have brought it out, but it's not on our list, so I didn't do it. But let's go back. Let's get on with it. So low energy, weakness, or lack of endurance. You want to work with bloodstones. This acts as a multivitamin for strength and stamina. So it's wonderful to actually have like a pendant with a bloodstone. And also tiger's eye works really well also. And that increases confidence and motivation. So now keep in mind that all of these things that I'm going over, that's how it's going to benefit your pup. It's going to do the same for you and more also. So then we also now have digestive issues and sensitivity. And these two are, let's see, we've got amber. This is going to soothe digestive comfort and it's going to help gut health. That's for digestion. So amber. Now, skin issues and allergies. And I hear a lot about allergies. So this is going to help in the process. The idea is to get rid of it altogether, but this is going to help in process. And that stone is aquamarine. That's going to support hydration and it's going to soothe skin irritation. So I'm going to run through each one of these all over again. So these are going to be the best crystals to use with your pup. You've got rose quartz, green aventurine, and blue lace agate for stress and fear. You've got citrine, lepidolite, and sodalite for anxiety or nervousness. You've got carnelian, amethyst, and smoky quartz for aging and illnesses. You've got clear quartz and black tourmaline for excessive barking or aggression. And we've also got bloodstone and tiger's eye for low energy, weakness, or a lack of endurance. And we've got amber for digestive issues and sensitivities, and aquamarine for skin conditions and allergies. So which one of these different crystals do you think is what your pup needs? Post it in the comments. Let me know what it is. So these are amazing to have in the home. And for me, I have them everywhere. So it's always good to just keep them in all rooms of the house. And you can also find what is really powerful per room. Certain ones in the bedroom, obviously, rose quartz is one of them. Certain ones in the living room, in the office, in the entryway. So all of these crystals in the home in general are going to calm the space and raise the frequency and the vibration and help your pup. So just having them around. And then also we're going to go into how to use crystals now, specifically for dogs. So let's get to that because this one's pretty cool. I thought about this and it didn't, I didn't do it and I didn't learn about it really until afterwards. But I'm excited to share it with you. So now that we've got to know which crystals are going to work and use best for your pup, let's talk about the best ways to actually introduce them to your pup. So easiest, simplest thing to do is just place a crystal where your pup sleeps. If they have a fuzzy, cozy bed, stick one in the crevice of it. Just leave it there. It'll just be there, and that energy will, they'll just feel it. Your dog will absorb the energy while they're resting. You can also put them, if they have a crate or something as well, wherever they're at, wherever they're resting, whether it's a bed, just a comfy space, a couch, your bed, all of these places you can put the crystals around, and it's going to allow them to soak up that energy and those benefits naturally. And this is actually the easiest and most gentle way to introduce crystals to your pup. So, because trust me, they feel them. They are highly sensitive energetically. I was listening to a podcast recently that was talking about this. And so I'm excited to start doing some more research on it, because I knew it was that way with Thule. I could just tell. And I could see other animals and such, but I'm learning to the depths. It is amazingly, they're extremely sensitive. And I'm going to share this also, this little tip that I learned is they are more sensitive to our energy than anything else. We can look at them and talk to them and say really nasty things. And it's how we're talking to them and hugging them and connecting with them that they hear our energy, not our words as much. They'll hear the words and listen when they're sit, stand, all these different things, but they hear the energy. And that, to me, is even more powerful. So we have to really check our own energy when we're around them, because they'll pick it up. Okay, on to number 2. You want to spit the words out. You can offer a crystal massage. So take a soft-sided crystal, obviously, and rub the crystal gently along your dog's fur, focusing on areas where they hold tension, like their back, their neck, their paws, where they have pain. You can use the crystal for pain around those areas. Think of it like a Reiki session for your pup. So that's going to also work really well. And the third way, which to me is very fun, but you've got to be very careful when you do this, but it can add so much benefits. I've actually am doing it, starting to do it for myself as well. You're wondering, what is that? It's infusing filtered water with crystals. So rose quartz, amethyst, or clear quartz. You can add it in one of a couple ways. You can put it in their water bowl and just leave the, a large crystal in their water bowl and pour this in. It can only be a quartz-based crystal. So rose quartz, amethyst, clear quartz, and you just put it in their drinking water. This is going to subtly transfer the energy of the crystal into their system. Pro tip, you want to use a separate bowl for the crystal water. And as I mentioned before, avoid toxic stones. And there are many, many, many of them. One comes to mind and I can't think of it. It's a green stone. I had it. I got it in Africa. I can't think of the name of it. If I think of the name of it, I'll come back to it later. But you want to only utilize stones, crystal-based stones. So rose quartz, amethyst, clear quartz. Those are going to be by far the best ones to use in the water, and stick with that. So that's going to bring those energies up. Some crystals are really just not meant for animals. So any of the ones I've mentioned are good for animals, and all the actual quartz-based crystals are going to be fine for the water. So again, I have to repeat this: rose quartz, amethyst, and clear quartz. So I'm going to go over that one more time. How to use crystals with your dog. 3 ways. 1, place the crystal where they sleep. 2, do pup massages with the crystal on the areas that is affected. And 3, make a crystal elixir and have a bowl full of it. So fun ways to utilize that with your dog. Now, let's move on and talk about, how do you know if it's actually working? We wonder that ourselves half the time. Does it work? Is it working? And every dog is going to respond differently to the crystals, just like we do, just to the different energies. We respond differently. So will your dog. But you'll notice that there will be more relaxed, and they'll be a lot calmer. There'll be less reactivity with the pup. There'll be less anxiety with the pup. And you'll notice just more improved energy and overall well-being. And I'll have to share something with you right now. I have a pup that I'm watching. She's a senior. She's a senior greyhound racing dog. She's a retired racer. So, and I've been watching her and working with her for a long time now. And Mama asked me if I could watch her for a few days. She said, because we work together so much that she trusts me. So she brought her over, and I put her bed in the room, and I realized it's right by the crystals, and she will not leave there. She comes out, she hangs out, but she has a lot of anxiety, and she gets stressed out a lot. And so she's sticking with the crystals. They're right next to her. And there is a good sign right there that they're actually working. So you want to just watch for small shifts. And some dogs take to crystals immediately, while others, it may take a little bit to adjust. Just like you with anything new that you're trying, I bring it into their environment slowly, bring it into the environment, and just place them in the environment to start with, then work a small one into their bed, and then go into the other steps, little by little by little. I teach this exact same system when it comes to utilizing essential oils with dogs as well. There's a system for that also. And so this is a similar system for crystals. And because they're so energetic, you've got to really be conscious of not overpowering them or overdoing it at once. And this is an easy way to be able to do that. Now, crystals are such a simple and natural way to support your pup holistically. Start with 1 or 2 and see how it goes. Try it out and then work into more. Now, and if this resonates with you, please save this video and start exploring different ways to work with crystals and your pup. And I want to go over something else with you. I'll be diving deeper into this topic specifically and many, many other holistic topics in my High Vibe Dog Facebook group. I'm actually, there's a lot of information because it's fairly new that I need to add to the group. So it has everything everybody needs basically. So over the next few weeks, 5 to 6 weeks, I'm still laying it out. I will be doing a series on different topics. Each week, a full week is going to be given to these topics. It's going to be vibration and energy frequency to start with. It's going to be non-toxic environment and things around that. It's going to be pet oils and essential oils for your home and how to use them with animals. It's going to be supplements and supplements and dietary additions. It's going to be their dog food. And then many, many other different things I'm going to be adding into it. And so there's going to be lots of different topics, and you definitely want to be a part of it. Absolutely want to be a part of it. So if that resonates with you, and if you're watching this, I'm sure it does, then hop on over to Facebook and join my High Vibe Dog group, High Vibe Dog. And you'll be able to see a picture of me on there and Thule, so you'll know it's us. And join the group and join us because it's going to start. I'm building everything out now. I think it's going to start on the 24th. So it's going to start towards the end of this month. But you definitely don't want to miss it. It's going to be an amazing time, lots of content. And what I also want to do is ask you what you want to learn about. And we get enough people talking about the different topics, I'll start doing live videos and creating content for the specific things that you want. Because the goal here is living more energetically and more holistically with our pups. We've got to strengthen this bond and really learn how to connect with them more. And I know if you're watching this, you care enough about your pets that you want to build that bond and that relationship and give them the best that they possibly need. And you want to be able to do that. And this group, and this is it. It's stuff I've learned. The goal to the group is if you've got great tips and you've got stuff to share, add it in there too. We're going to add it and make it just a really cool, thriving community so that people that are just learning about living non-toxically and what to look for have a place to come. And for the people that have been around, new tips, new things that they figure out, they're there also to help and support. It's just going to be a fun community. and a place that we can all be and love our pups and have a good time. So that's what it's all about. So, and if you want the link, I'm happy to send it to you as well. When the video is done, just comment link in the replay and I will send you the link to join the group. And I'm going to still doing some of these videos on Instagram and YouTube, but very shortly they're going to be just in the group, especially during the series, because it's just going to be so busy. So I want to get you in there. And then occasionally I'll be going live on Instagram and occasionally on the other platforms as well. But I'm going to focus on this group because I really want to give a lot of value. The best way to do it is being there and doing it. So join me. And if you have any comments or anything you want to share about your pup or what you found that was helpful during this, please share it with me in the comments. And I'm really excited to be helping you on this journey. It's helping me too, because I'm constantly learning and growing as well. What's the saying? A rising tide lifts all ships. That's what it is. We all work together and grow together. And that's what it's all about. So I want to thank you so much for being here. Thank you for watching this video on crystals and how to support your pup and how amazing it is. And I will see you on the next live. Until then, go out and create something magnificent with your pup. See you next time. Bye.